You're listening to Health Professional Radio. My name is Wayne Bucklar, and today I'm in conversation with Joelle Compton. Now, Joelle is a counsellor and coach at Transformational Coaching and Counselling, and she joins us today from Brisbane to talk about what Transformational Coaching and Counselling does and where, in fact, they do it. So, Joelle, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Wayne.
Now, Joelle, fill us in for people who are not aware of what it is you do. What sort of people come to you, and what is it that you do there, and where are your focuses?
Well, I have a variety of people coming to me from all walks of life, and my business, it's called Transformational Coaching and Counselling, and what I do is I offer services in counselling for individuals and couples. I also offer life coaching for individuals, and I facilitate workshops in communication and emotional strength.
So, Joelle, Transformational Coaching and Counselling as a business, how do clients find you, and what sort of work do you do?
Well, the type of work I do is helping people to make change in their life, so build emotional strength for people. Some people might come to me that have struggled with areas of resilience, for example. I may have other people that come to me that really just want to make changes within their own personal life, their family life. Some people want to make changes even in their career. So it's very, from a life coaching perspective, it's very goal-driven and purpose-driven, or goal-orientated, purpose-driven. From a counselling perspective, it could be a variety of things, but ultimately it's about people wanting to make that deep inner change within themselves and build strategies to better cope in certain situations.
Now, I noticed you mentioned resilience there. How does that manifest itself? Like, I just can't imagine someone waking up in the morning saying, "Oh, my resilience is awful." How does it manifest itself for people who need help with resilience training?
Okay. So it's not, you're absolutely right. It's not like we wake up in the morning and say, I have a problem with resilience. It may be the way people are managing different situations in their life, that they've come up against things and they're really struggling. So, for example, one of the intensive workshops I do is called Presenting for the Introverted. So I will run these workshops where people have difficulties in social situations. And they may be, part of their job may be that they have to present or something. So what I would do is not just do a workshop where let's just pretend and get up and act in that situation, which can, for an introverted person, can be very much emotionally draining, but look at how can you build resilience at a deeper level to be able to manage yourself through that situation and still accept the fact that you are an introverted person. That's perfectly okay. So in terms of resilience, that's just one angle of it. But, but ultimately, it's people that maybe time and time again in certain situations, they've found that they're struggling within that. They may not know that it's necessarily an emotional resilience thing when they come to me, but it may be something we can explore and see if there's strategies that need to be built around that.
And I noticed, Joelle, you do some work with addiction as well.
Yep, I have done some work. I do and continue to do work with addiction. So just people who, might be struggling with certain things like could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be other drugs. So again, that's about really building those strategies with people who are at a point. It's usually with people who are at a point that want to change that pattern within themselves. So it's not a person that's forced to come to me and it's usually someone who's ready to make that change. So when people are ready to make that change, there's a far more greater success rate in helping them through, getting them through managing that addiction.
Now, Joelle, whereabouts do you draw your clients from? What I guess my question is about the geographic footprint that you can service.
Look, predominantly, because I do a lot of face-to-face, I have a lot of Brisbane-based people, but having said that, I also do use Skype and FaceTime as well as a part of my service. So I have some clients that have limited mobility. So from that perspective, we'll Skype or we'll use FaceTime or use some sort of platform that works for them. The other aspect is I've had some clients that are interstate also that prefer to just, they feel I'm a good fit for them. So they would prefer to Skype or use FaceTime or some other platform that works for them as well. But predominantly it would be, at the moment, it's Brisbane-based, but that would definitely be an area I'm looking at expanding in.
And Joelle, for people that are listening today who have heard you and gone, yes, that's someone I want to talk to, how can they get in touch?
Well, basically they can either Google my name, Joelle Compton, or Transformational Coaching and Counselling. That's probably the best way. I have known that some people have told me that I actually do get a lot of referrals, but the people that do use Google for my site, often they'll say they'll look up Life Coaching Brisbane, or they may look up Counselling Brisbane and so on. But yeah, predominantly my name or Transformational Coaching and Counselling is the best and easiest way to find it.
And for people who are looking for the website, transformational-coaching-counselling.com.au will take you straight to it. Or as Joelle just said, Google those words and you'll find it instantly. Joelle, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure having a chat with you on the phone.
Thank you, Wayne.
Now, if you've just joined us, you've missed my conversation with Joelle Compton, counsellor and coach with Transformational Coaching and Counselling. But the good news is, on our website, we have a transcription. We also have a SoundCloud archive and an iTunes archive of the whole interview. And you can find those on our website. My name is Wayne Bucklar. You're listening to Health Professional Radio.